New Orleans police secretly used live facial recognition to nab people right on the street. Now, this one is a particularly worrisome article. What essentially happened here is that New Orleans police secretly used AI-powered facial recognition from 200 cameras, 2 years, despite the fact that the city had a ban on using facial recognition software, particularly for law enforcement. However, they just ignored it. I think literally in this article, when I was reading it, I think they said that they literally just ignored it because they didn't think that anybody would actually care to check, and they felt like the outcomes were worth the risks. So law enforcement in New Orleans just went ahead and used AI facial recognition, and they did it for several years, and then they would just go and grab people that they felt were dangerous, for example. Now, I will state, to be very, very clear, they didn't just grab people just randomly or, people who hadn't done anything. Essentially what they did is that they have a list of people who are known criminals, who maybe have evaded them or who maybe are at risk of committing offenses, or maybe who are of interest to particular crimes, and they can't track them down. And so what they did was they would use the facial recognition system to track these people. And then once the facial recognition system says they're here or there or whatever, they did, fortunately, have a human who went through and confirmed whether the recognition process was accurate enough that it warranted action by law enforcement. So at least there's like a little bit of, hey, at least you had a human checking this and it wasn't all based on AI hallucinated that somebody existed and then you went ahead with it. However, they did completely disregard the law. It was absolutely banned and it shouldn't have been done, but they thought they could get away with it. And so they did for a few years. They actually did. I don't know if there's going to be any particular legal repercussions here.